What's Bigfoot doing here? Going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Before we get started with this video, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it over 300 like. You've seen the movie 300 before. Let's do it, boy. All right, bro. Mortal Kombat on the Nintendo Switch is launching day and date with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and we haven't seen any gameplay yet. Now, the game is currently at PAX East, and I was thinking in my mind last week, of course, Nintendo showcasing it at PAX. They're just waiting for PAX for April to start showing some gameplay, but trying to find footage for Mortal Kombat on the Nintendo Switch is like trying to find Bigfoot. Gone. But we have gotten some impressions of the game, of what it looks like on the Switch. More importantly, how it runs. And I said this on Twitter. You need to follow me on Twitter at Obi1Plays. I said this. I already know the game, as far as resolution, isn't going to be on par with the other consoles. That's a given. My biggest concern for the Nintendo Switch version is frame rate. How is the game going to feel? Frame rate trumps all. Gameplay trumps all. And I'm trying to smile. What I've been hearing has put a smile on my face. Now, from two sources that I really think are credible. First, Game Explain. They've come out and said the game runs good. That it appears to be 60 frames per second. Of course, they don't have a frame analysis. Digital Foundry isn't on the scene. Also, IGN, Brian Altano, he said that it appears the game is locked at 60 frames per segundo. Spanish skills, boy. And that's great news. And I'm pretty much thinking that's what it's going to be. I've said this a million times. Injustice, Gods Among Us on the Wii U. Love that fighting game. Ran butter smooth, and the same studio that makes Injustice makes Mortal Kombat. And so I have confidence that, of course, it may not be in 4K, but as long as they nail the gameplay, I'm sold. I'm going to get the Switch version first, and if I do double dip on another version, it's going to be the Xbox One. But now, another reason why I'm confident that it's more than likely going to be 60 frames per second. What's another huge fighter that's out on the Switch right now? Dragon Ball FighterZ. And Dragon Ball FighterZ is on par with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Runs at a smooth 60 frames per second. And so, fighting games, 60 frames per second is a must. Doom on the Switch runs, I think, is capped at 30. That's cool, even though for a first-person shooter it should be at 60. Doom still felt good. I remember when I first was playing Doom, I was like, they said that this is 30? Because it feels like 60. I guess because it's capped, it makes it feel, locked. It makes it feel smooth. For the most part, when I was playing, I felt it was smooth until I played Paladins. Now, Paladins on the Switch is locked at 60 frames per second. Speaking of Paladins, tonight with the sponsors, we're going to be playing Paladins and Splatoon 2. Two things. If you want to game with me, make sure you become a sponsor. Patreon.com/Obi1Plays. You get on my Switch friend list. You get the game with me every day. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch because we're going to be live streaming. We're going to be playing on Twitch. But Paladins is locked at 60 frames frames per second, and it shows. So it is possible. It is possible, but I'm happy based on what I've been hearing about Mortal Kombat running on the Switch. It seems like it is locked at 60 frames per second. The big question is, because here's my thing. Usually, when companies don't show anything about a game before launch, it's because they're hiding something. But the fact that Nintendo has booths and is showcasing the game at PAX means Brian subscribed live. That's going to change to Brian soon. But the fact that they have it highlighted at PAX means that they're confident in the port. Now, the fact that it's only available in handheld shows that if the resolution is dipped, you're not going to see that big of a difference in handheld mode. So I'm thinking the game is going to hover around probably 720p, locked at 60 frames per second, which I'm cool with, bro. My biggest thing was the gameplay. If they nail the gameplay, I'm going to be tearing dudes up on the Switch, bro. Hey, we're going to have a launch day Mortal Kombat tournament when it launches for the sponsors. All right, so Mortal Kombat. For everything that we're hearing is frame rate is locked at 60, which is what I like to hear. What do you guys think of the news coming out of PAX on Mortal Kombat running on the Switch? Will you be picking up the game? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Bigfoot, have you seen footage?